Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about today's video because I have the BECCAXJaclynHill champagne collection here. I don't know who had my information at Becca, but I received the PR box and I'm so thankful to whoever sent it to me because when I received it I was like speechless. I was like, is there someone that lives close to me that this was supposed to go to? Did they get the order wrong? But I am blown away with gratefulness. Also a big congratulations to Jaclyn Hill on this collaboration because you killed it. It is absolutely beautiful. Everything about every single one of these products are just so beautifully made, and you can tell that she put a lot of time into making it because the quality of it is just 100%. This collaboration that she did with Becca is just perfect timing because all of these products are so appropriate for summer to add that bronzy glow to your skin and your face, but also because on Instagram everyone's just wanting to be extra glowy, so I thought I would kind of collaborate it into like Instagram glowy kind of makeup. So if you guys want to see the BECCAXJaclynHill champagne collection in action, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I did get a spray tan. This is why I am very dark. If you guys were wondering, this dress is from Windsor Store. So I'm wearing my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in Tawny, and then for my brows I'm wearing the ColourPop Dope Taupe Brow Pencil, and then a little bit of Benefit Gimme Brow in the medium shade. No, the lighter shade on top just to set it and put it in place. So before I go on to concealer, I'm going to take the Becca Champagne Pop in the Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is a permanent product in the line. The face palette and the eye palette that she helped create are limited edition. They are not coming back, so when you see it online I would suggest getting those because the Shimmering Skin Perfector and the Champagne Pop in the poured version, also the pressed, are all a part of the line, so they are permanent, so you can get these whenever. So try and get a hold of the face palette and the eye palette if that is something you'd like. So I'm just going to take a couple pumps of this thing, and this product is amazing because you can mix it into your foundation. I kind of forgot because I wanted to do that, but I didn't, so I'm just going to put it on top. It's just a really beautiful formula, and the fact that it's in Champagne Pop is stunning because I love the color that Champagne Pop is. It's like that rose gold soft color. It's not gold, it's not silvery, it's just like a perfect summer glow color. So I'm going to take it on my Real Techniques beauty sponge. This is also going to act as a base for when we use the powder, so it's just going to kind of amplify the highlight. So oops. So I'm just going to dab that onto the tops of my cheek. Now it is that time of the month, so you know, highlighting on top of some breakouts is probably not ideal, but I find when you do more of a liquid highlight, it mimics the skin, like it melts into your skin a little bit better, whereas if you put just powder on, you know, breakouts or texture in your skin, it really attracts the light to areas you probably don't want light on your skin. So I would really just take the time and blend in any kind of cream products instead of powder if you don't want to attract light to texture. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go all out. So like you can already see how intense that Shimmering Skin Perfector is. Like it is glowing. I'm gonna take a little bit on my collarbone, a little bit on my shoulder. We are glowing. So next I'm going to take the Champagne Pop in the poured version, and this product is great again if you have any kind of texture on your skin and you don't really want like an intense glow. You could just use this. Make sure you don't use it on top of powder products. It's just a very subtle highlight. It's probably the most subtle out of all of the collection, so if you don't want such an intense bright highlight, I would go in with just the poured. I'm just going to take my ring finger and just really put it in the area that I want the most intense part of my highlight because it's going to kind of act as a base slash adhesive for the powder version. I'm also going to pop a little bit on my eyelids because I'm going to use it as a base. Okay, we are glowing, so I need to put a little bit of concealer on because I didn't put any under my eyes. So I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Light. I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on this because it is quickly becoming my favorite concealer. I love the consistency of it and it just wears well, and then on top of it all it smells like coconut, so can't really complain. Now to set everything in place, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, using the sponge, and just really putting this under my eyes and in my T-zone, and a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, so wherever I'm going to be using pressed powder. Okay, so now that we have a nice smooth base to work with, I'm going to take the face palette from Becca and the Jaclyn Hill collaboration. This is beautiful. The shades in it are just so finely milled, they're buttery, they're so pigmented, and it's just a stunning face palette. It comes with 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. Starting at the top left is Rose Spritz, which is a beautiful like peachy gold shimmery blush, and then Amaretto in the middle. And this is a great everyday blush. I think it's very universal. You can use it with like a smoky eye, a neutral eye. It's like a great, just perfect everyday blush. And then the one on the far right is Pamplemousse, and this is just a really nice apricot peach, just a bit darker blush. I think it's matte. There might be a slight sheen in it, but it looks a little bit more on the matte side. And then on the bottom are her 2 highlighters. The PR box that I did receive had a separate Champagne Pop highlighter in it, but it also does come in the face palette, which is ideal. And then also her new highlighter, which is Prosecco Pop, which is like a true gold shade. These 2 mixed would be stunning. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my Sigma F35 tapered highlighting brush and dip it into Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop and just put it on the tops of my cheekies. Yeah. So beautiful. The Prosecco Pop just kind of tones down the rosiness in Champagne and adds a little bit more of that like true gold color. These highlighters are so buttery and beautiful, like, whew, yep. So I also do have a breakout here, and I follow Desi Perkins' Snapchat because she got a facial, like an extraction facial, and her facialist, is that what they're called, told her if you are going to pop a pimple at home, which she didn't recommend it, but if you do, you have to go past the point of blood, like till the clear stuff comes out. I did, and I like severely like burst like blood vessels all around that pimple, and there's like a severe scar, like purple scar, so like it's now in the healing stage where there's like so much dry skin on top of it. If you see like extra crustiness right there, I don't suggest it. Maybe it was just not the place to do it, but just don't touch your face. I just suggest that. Now I will say powder highlighters do attract a bit more light than cream highlighters. So if you find you have a lot of texture on your face, I would opt out for one of the cream highlighters, so the Shimmering Skin Perfector or the Poured Champagne Pop. Even if you have mature skin, I would go for the cream highlighter, or if you just want a little bit more of a muted highlight. If you want an intense glow, then go for the pressed one. But if you just want to kind of avoid attraction to, you know, texture or like dryness and maybe pimples, then I wouldn't go for the powder version. I'm going to take the tip of the brush and lightly dip it into both highlighters, tap it off, and I'm going to put it on the tip of my nose, the bridge, my upper lip, and chin. I'm going to also take some for my collarbones just to set what we put there in place, and it just adds extra glow. Now for blush, I'm taking this crown brush in, there is no number, but it looks like this. It's a dual fiber brush, and I'm gonna dip it into Rose Spritz, which is that nice gold peachy shimmery shade, and brush that on to the apples of my cheek. I'm gonna dip a little bit into Pamplemousse, like the lightest amount, and I'm gonna put this on the apples of my cheek for that extra pop. Now I probably don't need bronzer, but I kind of just want to buff out the highlighter and blush and the Shimmering Skin Perfector, so I'm going to take my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Bronze, which has already hit pan, and I got this like 3 weeks ago. I'm just going to take it on my Hoola bronzing brush from Benefit, and like it's just not safe to travel with. Like every time I dab it, it like breaks a little bit more, so that's kind of a bummer, but I'm going to lightly just buff in everything that we did so it's not too harsh and it just melts into the skin. You can't even tell that this is a bronzer on me at the moment. Now we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to use the palette that Jaclyn Hill helped Becca create. This palette is beautiful. All of these colors are just stunning. The pigmentation, again, are just wonderful. They have such a good range and they all complement each other really nicely, and it's perfect for summer. This is definitely going to be my go-to palette for the summer because it just kind of has all the colors I would wear anyways. Starting from the left, there's Chardonnay, which is a beautiful inner corner highlight. Like, it is so pigmented and really brightens up your eye. To the right of that is Champagne Toast, and I know from watching Jaclyn Hill's video, this is the one she exclusively designed for the palette, and it's beautiful. I love this color. To the right of that is Cordial, which is a nice cool tone taupey color with an undertone of purple. Beside that is Cognac, which is a deep warm brown, great for kind of darkening up any look at the outer corner, in the crease, all that fun stuff. And on the very right is Bordeaux, which is a beautiful deep cool tone brown. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to dip it into Cognac, and I'm just going to buff this into the outer V of our eye. Taking a little bit of Cordial, and I'm going to put that right into the immediate crease and the inner corner, and just whatever's left onto my lid. Taking my ring finger, and I'm going to dip it into Champagne Toast, and I'm going to pop this all over my lid, and oh, that color is so pretty. I absolutely love this color. This is just going to bring that dimension and glow to our eyelids. Going back to that fluffy brush and just blending it all in so there's no harsh lines. Dipping my finger into Champagne Toast and popping that into my inner corner. And right away you can just see like how brightening that is. Like, this color is so pigmented. Taking a little bit more of a dense buffing brush, I'm going to dip it into Cognac and put it on the outer corner of our lower lash line. Now I'm going to take my ColourPop gel liner in Get Paid, which is a beautiful rose gold color, which goes perfectly with this look, and I'm just going to put this on my lower waterline. I'm going to curl my lashes and put a couple coats of my Makeup Forever Excessive Blush on, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I did decide to add some lashes, so I put my Lena lashes in the Naomi style on, but I cut them in half so that they're a little bit more dramatic at the outer corner, and just add a natural flutter to the eye. Then I used my Tom Ford eye defining pen just to kind of black out any white glue that was popping through, and to also blend the lashes to my natural lash line. For lips, I'm going to take MAC Strip Down Liner, which is a really pretty neutral brown undertone liner. And then on top, I'm going to use my Nude Sticks gel color in Rebel, which is like a muted Barbie pink color, and I have been loving it lately. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!